What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Sam here. Today's video, we're going to be taking the Gladiator out here for its maiden voyage since the big update. We're going to be taking it to some of the trails we did before we lifted it. So we're going to do an apples to apples comparison on if you need big tires and a lift and all this other stuff. You need to pay the money to go out here and use these Gladiators, or any Jeeps in general. Do you need to spend the big bucks to do the trails, or can you just get away with doing minimum stuff? So that's gonna be in this video. I just want to ask y'all if you could hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Use the hype button down there for us small creators to hype the video, and drop a comment down below and share and do all the YouTube stuff. I usually don't like to ask at the beginning of the video, but you know, I need the help, guys. So do all that stuff for me. Enjoy the video, and we'll take you back in time to a week ago when I took it out for the first time. So enjoy the video. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another video. Today we are going to be taking the Gladiator out for its first outing since the upgrade. So if you haven't seen the last video, the Gladiator has become a rig, basically. Did a whole plethora of upgrades to make it completely different. So quick rundown, if you haven't seen my videos before, it got 40s, Clayton Long Arm, PSC Hydro Steer, Next Venture Motorsports skids, the axles got completely built with RCVs, Revolution 513 gears, and everything. So this is going to be the first time taking it out and stretching its legs to see how it's going to be after it. So sit back, relax. We're going to be meeting up with some people. Old Ralph is going to be coming with us, maybe Jamie, and we're going to go out and test it out. Won't have nobody to film for me, unfortunately, so maybe, I don't know how the video is going to turn out, but I brought my drone, so maybe throw that up. And don't really know the trails. All I know it's going to be really muddy, so hopefully these Toyo Open Country MTs do pretty decent in the mud. But got some tools in the back, got my spare tire in the back, got some recovery gear. So let's head on down the road to meet everybody. Let's get this day started good. Hopefully we do good today. Spent a bunch of money on this thing, so it should be, you know, should be good, hopefully, in theory. So let's head on down the road to meet up with everybody, and then we'll get into the live action. So let's go. All right, update. And I'm hoping I don't cuss this time, because I'm mad because we're about 50 miles in, meet up with everybody, driving out of the interstate, doing variable speeds to you know, break in my diffs and stuff, and then that happened. So now I'm gonna have to get a windshield for it. So hopefully my insurance covers that, which it should. But that is a ginormous, whatever that was. This windshield was doing good too. Everybody else talks about their windshields getting cracked and stuff, and yeah, mine's cracked now too. That's an impact. That's not like a little rock chip. That was something big. Great. So, got that to look forward to. But we'll press on. Alright, so met up with everybody. We're actually on Spalls Creek right now. I'm not in control of this ride. I'm just along for the ride, breaking in this Jeep. We got about let's see, 82.2 miles on it since I left my house. So I'd say about 90 miles altogether on the setup so far. But yeah, we're just cruising, beginning of Spalls Creek, which is a gravel road. And I'm just looking at this big golf ball size thing in my windshield. So we got about 6 in our group, so should be a pretty good day. and I'll try to get as much video as I can and keep you updated on what's going on. But so far, the Jeep is doing good. You know, I'm hearing some noises and smelling some smells, but that's all in the norm for breaking in something. So keep driving it, keep breaking it in, keep seeing how it's going to be doing. So I'll keep you updated, but Spalls Creek. All right, so after airing down and everything, we headed on down the trail for Spalls Creek. Got some videos from me pointing the GoPro outside, and then you'll see some videos of people's cameras and their phones that they gave me. And then I used a lot of the Wolfbox. Thankfully, I have this Wolfbox G900 Tri-Pro in the Jeep. It actually lets you kind of give a sense of what I'm looking at, because on the phones and stuff, you can't really tell because people are above the obstacle, you know, on the other side and stuff like that. So here are a couple little shots, and then we end up getting to this new little section right here and do this.
Man, them 40s look good, don't they?
So here in a second you'll see a Wolfbox interior shot, but I had to use a bunch of copyrighted or free copyrighted music, so because I had the radio inside blaring, and you can hear that, so I don't want to get copyright strike. So here's some copyright free music for you all to enjoy, and then here's an interior shot from my Wolfbox to actually see what we're climbing here, which is a pretty decent little waterfall. And then after that little waterfall, you do Spalls Creek, which is no big deal. And then this is the exit of Spalls Creek. Just a little shelf that goes up, no big deal. And then that was the end of Spalls Creek, and we headed over to the next trail. All right, update. We are on Pumpkin Hollow now, and we are at, let me pull up the mileage here, 89 miles on the dot. So, I'm gonna run out Pumpkin. Should be nice and soupy and muddy. Don't know how much video I'm gonna have so far, but that's why I'm doing this little in-between trail update, because I have no idea how much video. Jamie's giving me some video, and I'll put in as much as I can, but don't have nobody to film for me that's riding with me. So we'll head up Pumpkin, let's see how that goes. All right, here's pretty much the hardest part of Pumpkin I included. You can see Jamie's Jeep how it does, so thankfully he was ahead of me. But yeah, so this is pretty much the hardest section of Pumpkin for you all. You gotta tell me if you like this Wolfbox stuff or not, because this is the only thing I got really, but I like you all to be able to see what it's like from the inside of the vehicle. But let me know if you like it or not. But here is Pumpkin Hollow, the hard section.
drive a little bit, Jacob. There you go. Stay straight. There you go.
You're in the fender flare. Back more, way more. Way more. Back, back, back. Oh. He's gonna reposition.
We'll come out.
Yeah. Yeah, put the driver tire over on that and then shoot this way and then shoot back once you get the rear tire up.
Straight like this.
Yeah.
Right, but up.
Yeah, but up.
Through here, and you'll come this way.
There you go. There you go. There it is. You're up. All right, here we are, hot dam. Doing hot dam now with the Gladiator built. So let's see how much of a difference this is going to make. But so far, doing good. So let's go ahead and try this out and see how it goes. Hopefully people get video of me. But try to fly the drone and it's broken. So I'll try. All right, here we go. Hot dam with 40s and a long arm and all the stuff. So thanks to Ralph for videoing for me. But here we go. I'll just let you watch it and see how we go. You know the thing about it is, last time I didn't have a single problem with 37s and no lift.
I know.
Spun there at the bottom, so I only got these tires aired down to like 14, so I might be needing to go to a little lower tire pressure, and they're fresh carcasses, so no, they're not even wore in yet, so that could be a problem. But it's pretty slick rock here. This is what we got left to do here. Got this stair step and then another one, so, and they're stopped there at the top, so we'll see how we can get on with the next section.
See if it didn't have all that sand on it, if it was that right there.
It's sandstone. What do you want it to be? That's what it
It's got dirt, but this right here is grippy as hell.
sandstone. Like I said last time, we just walked right. I didn't even stop. The only reason I had to stop is because there were people in my way. Keep coming. That'll work too.
I did real good.
That's real good. Jamie's Jeep is I think one of the best built Jeeps that I've been around for a JL. Those Nittos work good, and his suspension works good, and it just goes. But here I come up the back part of Hot Dam. I'm just going to let this clip run. You get me in it, and you get Ralph in it and stuff, and then you get to kind of see the dynamic of the group that we were in. I'm going to let it run, and the little banter we had back and forth, it's pretty funny. So.
Couldn't see shit.
Thank you, sir.
It's good until you got a bump on a rock and then bump again.
Yeah, being high centered and
Yeah.
stuff. So.
It helps you in some places.
That one rock, I was hung up on it. I couldn't get over it.
Yeah.
I couldn't be a bump on it.
I was down here with you one time when
Be careful going down there. I almost fell twice. You're not a spry young man.
Sometimes the length helps and sometimes it hurts.
you gonna get some Ralph video.
I was going to see if he was going to fall down the hill. That would have made the video.
I've got a pretty good one of him sliding down.
I seen that on the wolf box.
We probably could have got him a while ago when he was coming up. He was backing up like this, so he
Dude,
did the whole.
Disco Ralph. I mean, he's gonna bust a move. He's got a good balance. I'll give it to him. Such a pass.
So you can't see what's down there because I'm shooting from up top, but see if I can get a good angle.
I should have stayed in it.
If you want to go there, you're going to have to bump it. You're going to hey, you're going to have to go way back. Back.
I think I moved forever.
Huh?
I think I could do it
A
forever.
little bit more. All right. Why are you stopping for? You need to.
Remember whenever I did that at one time and you made fun of me? Do you?
No, I don't. What, you got PTSD of me making fun of you again?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Well, we all made it. Now on to the mud holes, which I
Onto
got
the
stuck.
mud holes,
Now I got
yeah.
stuck out the last
I already
time.
got the winch out. So.
And well, I got 40s now, so and a lift.
Somebody can pull me
Yeah.
one way or the other.
So onto the mud holes. Did you see my video of when? Well, the mud holes weren't too bad today because we actually were smart and went around the better side and didn't try to go through the middle of them. So the mud holes weren't too bad. Amy ran into a group of side-by-side people, and so we had to pick our own line anyways. But the mud holes weren't too bad. And then we headed on over to Holiday Hill to do it for probably the last time. Alrighty, so this is Holiday Hill going down, probably for the last time. Ran into another group of side-by-siders in the middle of the trail here, but this is the best video I could get of it going down. I had my GoPro hanging out the window, but it was all shaky and stuff. So Wolf Box it is, going down. Like I said, I have to play this music because I had music going on in the background and I was blasting the music. So don't want to get copyright struck. So enjoy. All right, we are back home. Successful day out on the trails. Got to do pretty much all the trails that I wanted to do. I got to do Hot Dam. Got to do Holiday Hill probably for the last time since they're going to close those trails. But Gladiator made it home. All good except for the windshield that literally looks like got hit by a softball or something. So gonna have to call insurance on that and get me a new windshield. So made it a year of ownership before I needed to replace the windshield on a Jeep, which is pretty good, I guess, because I know people that replace them all the time. So other than that, I don't really know what to say about the Gladiator with this level, because I mean, I did all this stuff before on the 37s before, so don't know. We're gonna have to really get it out and do other trails that I wouldn't do normally. I mean, I was trying the hardest lines and stuff for where we were and doing it, so that's good. I put about 200 miles on it today, so only about 300 more to get the gears broke in. The tires are kind of loud, so I'm gonna have to get used to that. I thought the BFGs were loud, but these are pretty loud too. It might be just me over hyper fixating on stuff right now because it's new and trying to listen to squeaks and, you know, stuff because everything's new. But the tires are pretty loud. But drove home, cruising down the interstate, did fine. I don't know, so now my job is to hopefully make a video out of this. Didn't have somebody to actual video for me, so hopefully people that we went with got some videos so I can put in here. But other than that, don't know what else to say. Yeah, don't know. The suspension did good, the PSC did good, like everything did good. Long arm kit did good. I did felt like I did rub some, but honestly you can't really see because it's not, I mean, it's muddy and none of the mud got wore off where I was like rubbing or anything. So tomorrow when I clean it, we'll have to look to see if anything looks out of the ordinary, but it looks fine. So don't know, we're just gonna have to use it and see how it does. So, but other than that, I'm gonna call this one done and dusted. Hit that like button if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, all the YouTube stuff. Like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below, all the stuff. Now it's my job to make a video out of this and serve it up to you all. So I'm gonna end it on that one, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.